Hi, this is Dr. Arthur Barsky. I'm a psychiatrist up at Harvard Medical School in Boston, and this is one of a series of segments that we're doing on hypochondriasis and talking about it, what the condition is and how it's treated. And one of the things we thought we'd do is talk with Sheila, who is someone who really exemplifies a lot of the problems that hypochondriacal people have to put up with. Tell us a little bit about what's bothering you.
I've been worrying a lot about having HIV and HPV.
Yeah? So tell me more about what are you concerned about? What's worrying you most?
Well, I had an affair with someone else about a year ago, and since have been very concerned that I might have HIV or HPV or some other STDs, and I've had numerous tests, actually so many, in fact, that I've been banned from all the HIV clinics. I don't go to my primary care doctor because my husband and I have the same doctor, and of course I wouldn't want him to find out. But I've had negative pap smears. The doctors tell me I have nothing to worry about. Obviously, all of the HIV tests are coming back, but the fact of the matter is, it could be like hibernating in my body. You can't test for HPV in men, so it's possible there could be a new strain that somehow I picked up from this person. I just don't know. I live every single day terrified, and there's nowhere I can even get tested anymore because they won't let me come back. I've gone so many times.
So tell us, what's it like in your daily life? I mean, what happens in a typical day? How is this ruining your life? What's it doing to you?
Well, I guess maybe I have a little too much time, but since I can't get tested anymore, I just, whenever I have like a bodily sign that I might be ill, there's nowhere for me to go now besides the internet. And so I find myself on WebMD constantly checking. I have I've been getting a lot of fatigue recently. I lost some weight. My nodes were swollen, and it seems to be all these signs pointing to the fact that I have something. And yet the tests keep coming back negative. I just don't know what it could be, but I know what it is, but I don't want to know in a way.
Yeah. You mentioned this a little bit earlier, but tell us a little about how this started. What seems to have led up to it in your mind?
Well, it was just like a one-time thing, and so it wasn't supposed to happen, obviously. And the person was traveling, and then it's gone and says everything is fine with him, so I should have no reason to worry, but I just can't stop thinking about it, and I can't stop thinking about what if in the future, I can't have children, and my husband finds out the reason why, which is this affair. What would I do? I could never forgive myself. It would be, that would be my punishment for what I've done. And I could never, and we haven't had any relations since then because I'm just so scared I'll give him something. So, that's causing some discord, I guess you could say. But
so it's really ruining your relationship, your marriage. It's ruining almost all the domains of your life at this point. Have you ever known anybody who had anything like this? Any serious sexually transmitted diseases, or anybody who suffered with something like this that you got to experience when you were younger, particularly?
No, I don't think so. It's just, you hear so much about how so many people have STDs and have no idea, and how so many people deceive you or whatever else, and also about the disease itself, that it could, you have to test every 3 to 6 months. So I've been getting tested as much as I can, just so afraid that it will come back positive, and nothing so far, but it still might.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem. You never can be certain.
Yeah.
You can never be absolutely sure. And that risk, even if it's very slight, that risk really torments you.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to. I think that gives a very good picture